It was a stormy night, rain pelting against the pavement as I stood on the dimly lit street corner, desperately waving for a taxi. Finally, a cab pulled over, its interior bathed in an eerie glow from the neon signs nearby. Relief washed over me as I climbed into the back seat, eager to escape the downpour. The driver seemed normal enough at first glance, but there was something unsettling about his eyes, a coldness that sent a shiver down my spine. I gave him my destination, trying to ignore the sense of unease that settled in the pit of my stomach. As we began to drive, the atmosphere in the cab grew tense. The rain battered against the windows, creating a rhythmic backdrop to the growing unease that filled the air. The driver's eyes remained fixed on the road ahead, his grip on the steering wheel unnaturally tight. I tried to strike up a conversation to ease the tension, but his responses were short and curt. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end as I realized that something was seriously wrong. It was as if his eyes held a predatory glint, a darkness that was hidden just beneath the surface. As the cab sped down the rain-soaked streets, a feeling of dread settled over me. I glanced at the driver's ID, a futile attempt to ground myself in reality. His name was Mark, but that was little comfort in the face of the growing sense of danger that permeated the cab. I should have asked him to stop, should have demanded to be let out, but fear held me in its grip. The rain fell harder, the world outside becoming a blur as we raced through the night. My heart pounded in my chest, the instinct to flee warring with the paralyzing fear that held me in place. And then I saw it, a glint of metal, a flash of a blade hidden beneath the driver's seat. Panic surged through me as the truth became clear. I was trapped in a cab with a psychopath, a man who meant me harm. My mind raced, searching for a way to escape, to survive. As the cab slowed for a moment at a red light, I made my move. With a surge of adrenaline, I flung open the door and leapt out into the rain-soaked street. My heart raced as I stumbled to my feet, my eyes locked on the cab as it sped away, its taillights disappearing into the night. I stood there, rain drenching my clothes, gasping for breath as a mixture of relief and terror washed over me. I had escaped, narrowly evading a fate that I could hardly comprehend. The rain continued to fall, washing away the fear and leaving me with a newfound appreciation for the fragility of life. As I walked away from that nightmarish ride, the memory of the psychopath taxi driver would forever linger, a reminder that danger could be lurking in even the most ordinary of situations. And as the rain washed away the remnants of that night, I couldn't help but feel that I had been granted a second chance at life. A chance to escape the clutches of a darkness that had come dangerously close to consuming me.